Hey guys, what's up? It's Dread here. So today we're going to go over the Rogue pre-best in slot guide for TBC. So this is not going to include any badge items, no raid items, and no profession items, at least for this first set. We're just going to go over anything that comes from heroics, normals, or just quests out in the world. So first thing is this helm. It's going to be the Stealther's Helmet of Second Sight. This comes from a quest in Shadow Moon Valley. It's not the best helm, but it is definitely one of the easier ones to get. Doesn't require any RNG. Has 3 sockets on it. No meta socket on this one, not quite yet. But it has very good stats. 13 hit rating, 60 attack power, and also get the 8 attack power bonus, as well as 24 agility and 18 stamina. You can get the 34 attack power and 16 hit rating helm enchant, and that comes from the Cenarian Expedition. You just got to be revered with them, but I wouldn't worry about putting that on this helm because you probably won't be revered for a while. The next item is Bone Chain Necklace. So this comes from Heroic Underbog. It has 19 agility, 18 stamina, 13 hit rating, and 36 attack power, and you're able to get this from the last boss, the Black Stalker. Next item is the Waste Walker's shoulder pads. This is actually a really big item. You'll really want to get your eyes set on this. You really want it for the set bonus, really. This is one of the better items in the set. And it gives 25 agility, 13 stamina, and then has 2 sockets, as well as a 3 critical strike rating socket bonus. Has 16 hit rating and 34 attack power. So you can also get an enchant for it from being exalted with either Scryers or Aldor, but if you do have a Saffron enchant saved for whatever reason from Nax, you can definitely put that on as well until you get exalted. But yeah, definitely go after this. You need that set bonus, which gives 35 hit rating. It's huge. Next item is the Achani Death Shroud. So it comes from Heroic Achani Crypts. Drops from the last boss, Avatar of the Martyred. The last boss actually summons this, and so once you get to the last boss to a certain percent, it'll summon it, and it only drops loot on Heroic, so you have 1 chance a day to get this. Again, this also drops from the same boss as the Waste Walker shoulder pads, so both these come from Heroic Achani Crypts from the last boss. Very good items. Next item is the chest. This is the Vest of Vengeance. So this actually comes from a normal dungeon, from normal Blood Furnace. It's not too great, but there's not many options out there. So 27 agility, 18 stamina, 3 sockets. Socket bonus does not matter, so you can really put whatever you want in there. So if you need hit, just put more hit in there, obviously. Comes with 11 hit rating and 42 attack power. Again, it's only level 61 item, so you can get this while you're farming your way up to level 70. If you do have the tier 3 chest though, I would recommend just go ahead and using that one. It's pretty much just as good, but really whatever you can get, you'll be fine either way. And next is going to be the Spy Mistress wrist guards for your bracers. They give 18 agility, 15 stamina, and they have 1 socket, as well as 15 hit rating, so just super good stats for some bracers. Definitely get these if you can. Again, it comes from a quest in Shadow Labs, so get into Shadow Labs and do that. And then gloves, this is another easy one. You can just buy this off the auction house, or if you're a leather worker, you're probably going to be making these while you level up. So just go ahead and make those or buy them off the auction house. Has 2 sockets with a 6 attack power set bonus or socket bonus, as well as 15 hit rating, 24 crit, and 36 attack power. Set bonus, not very good, but go for these gloves as they will definitely last you a while. The belt, this is a little bit of a harder one. It may not be in at the start. It was added in patch 2.1, so depending on how Blizzard does the items, this may not be in at the start, but nonetheless it is a very good item. 28 agility, 28 stamina, 20 hit rating, and 56 attack power. Drops from Heroic Black Morass from Aenis, the last boss. if it's not in at the start, the other option would be Socrathar's Girdle, and this comes from a quest in Netherstorm. So again, super easy to get, no RNG involved with this one. And then next item is another way to get your Wastewalker set bonus. You can either get this or you can get the chest. The legs give 31 agility, 27 stamina, as well as 3 sockets. Socket bonus does not matter, so you put whatever sockets you want in there. Has 19 hit rating and 28 attack power, and again gives you that 35 hit rating set bonus. Very good. And then your feet, you're gonna put on the fell leather boots. Same thing as your gloves. You can craft them with leatherworking. They'll probably be very cheap on the auction house, so pick yourself up a pair. They have 2 sockets, 25 hit rating, 17 crit, and 36 attack power. Now the next things are going to be these 2 rings. They're essentially the same ring, but they come from 2 different quests. One comes from a quest in Netherstorm, and the other comes from a quest in Shadowmoon Valley. I believe you do need to be part of the Aldors for the Caitlyn Signet, which if you're a rogue, you really should be going Aldors anyway. So yeah, these are 2 rings. Again, there's many options, so these are just 2 of the easier ones from quests. So the next 2 items are going to be your trinkets, and this will be the Hourglass of the Unraveler and Icon of Unyielding Courage. So the first one, this Hourglass, it comes from Heroic Black Morass from the second boss Temporis. It gives you 32 crit strike and has a chance on critical hit to increase your attack power by 300 for 10 seconds. So a lot of attack power. The Icon of Unyielding Courage gives you 30 hit rating and has an on use to ignore 600 of your enemy's armor for 20 seconds. So similar to a Badge of the Swarm Guard. Probably not quite as good, but it does have the hit, so it has it beat there. But really, you can get whatever trinkets you come across. You may still want to use your DFT if you have that, or if you have a Slayer's Crest or something, or Kiss the Spider, you might want to just stick with those. But these are 2 that come from Heroics in TBC. And now we're going to move on to the weapons. So first with the range weapon is Mama's Insurance. I know it's a green, but it's actually really, really good. You get 10 agility, 6 crit, and 32 attack power. Comes from a quest in Netherstorm, so definitely pick this up on your way to Netherstorm. So now onto your main weapons. So in your main hand, you're going to want to use the Edge of the Cosmos, and this comes from normal Mechanar. So you should be able to actually spam farm this, I mean assuming you don't get bored, but honestly it's not the best option out there. It's just, something that's easy that you can farm. There are other swords that you can get, and this Latros Shifting Sword is definitely going to be your best offhand for pre-BiS. It's very good, very fast. 15 agility, 14 expertise, which is a little rare on items right now, and then 26 attack power. This is a little bit weird with the set bonus because it does have a main hand with it as well, but that's not going to come out until Magister's Terrace, so you won't be able to get that until the Sunwell patch, so don't even think about that. But yeah, this one just comes from normal Black Morass, and you should be able to farm it as well. Okay, so now we're going to go over if you do have Revered or Exalted Reputation, as well as if you do spend badges on gear, or if you're a leatherworker. So this is just the absolute best gear you can get by having leatherworking, reputation gear, and badge gear. So starting first, you're only going to switch off a few items. It's not going to be all of them. First one is this helm. So this is going to be your best in slot helm from badges. It's 32 agility, 36 stamina, it has a yellow socket and a meta socket, and 16 hit rating and 64 attack power. This is going to set you back 50 badges. I would not recommend getting this at first. I would recommend saving your badges, buying a couple of these other items I'm going to show you first, and if you have extra, maybe consider buying this if you haven't gotten something better already. The next item is going to be the necklace. 20 agility, 18 stamina, has 18 hit rating and 42 attack power. So it only costs 25 badges. Again, maybe save this for your second purchase because you're going to want to buy the trinket that I'm going to show you in a minute. Next item is, if you do have leatherworking, is going to be the whole Primal Strike set. Now again, this is not the it is technically the best set that you can get from pre-raid, but there's still other options that are going to be almost as good without the set. But this set, it does give you a lot of attack power, so this chest alone gives you 38 agility, 39 stamina, 12 hit rating, and 108 attack power, so significant upgrade over your tier 3. Then the bracers, 15 agility, 21 stamina, 64 attack power. Again, a lot of attack power for bracers. And then yeah, your gloves are going to be the same. And then the last part of the Primal Strike belt is the belt, and that gives 20 agility, 32 stamina, and 84 attack power. And again, you will need leatherworking, specifically elemental leatherworking, to be able to wear this. It is buying on pickup, so make sure that you keep your leatherworking once you make this. Alright, so this next item is what you're probably going to buy first with your badges, and that is Bloodlust Brooch. So it gives you 72 attack power and 278 attack power on use for 20 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. Now, this is similar to Slayer's Crest from Naxxramas off of Saffron, but it is a slight upgrade over it. So if you have that, great. If not, you can wear both if you want. But really, again, there's a lot of options for the trinkets. This is just probably one of the better ones if you don't already have a Naxxramas trinket like Kiss of the Spider or Slayer's Crest. And then next is going to be the weapon. So if you are going to be a sword rogue, you're definitely going to want to go with Vindicator's brand, and that's from the Aldor. You got to be exalted with them. Has a hit rating of 19 and 38 attack power, and it's also a pretty slow weapon, 2.6 speed, and got that juicy min-max from 147 to 275 damage. Very big, so it's better than Gressel, better than anything else you're going to get up until raids. So it should last you a while, up until maybe you get Spite Blade from Nether Spite and Karazhan or other options. You might get the PvP weapon. And then the other option, if you are Alliance and you do get Exalted with Honor Hold, you can get this in your offhand. It's honestly not too bad. It's got a high DPS and it's fast. It even has some hit rating. Obviously the defense rating doesn't do much, and the stamina is a nice bonus, but it's actually a really good offhand, and you're going to want to get it Exalted with Honor Hold anyways, because you're going to want to get this ranged weapon. This is going to be the best that you can get before raid. So 12 agility, 11 hit rating, and 22 attack power. There is the Horde equivalent from Thrallmar, gives exact same stats, but it's just a bow. And they do have the equivalent for this, but it's going to be an axe, so rogues won't be able to use that. So if you are Horde, just keep on using your Latros shifting sword, and you'll be good. And then lastly, for daggers, there are a lot of daggers as well that you can get. These are probably going to be the best that you can get before raid. And the main hand is going to be the Vile Blade of the Betrayer. So this comes from Heroic Arcatraz. It gives you 60 attack power, very high damage range, and it is a slow dagger. So you want that in your main hand. And then the best offhand comes from Heroic Hellfire Ramparts from the last boss. Heroic only, it's going to be pretty rare. But again, it's very good, high damage, 22 crit rating, and 34 attack power. So you want to put that in your offhand. But other than that, that is going to be the pre-BiS Rogue for Phase 1 in TBC.